quite hard to talk. I just turned on the camera here, folks, so sorry. I'm just gonna speak just straight to the camera about what's happened today. So this is the 25th of September 2021, and we've had another tragedy in the junior formulas and classes of motorbike racing. So today at Jerez, in the World Supersport 300 race, Dean Berta Vinales lost his life in an incident during the race, and someone that is born in 2006 is only 15 years old, has lost their life at a racetrack. And it isn't the first we've seen this year in these junior categories. We've seen it in CEV with Hugo Millan at Aragon in July, and it was horrendous. And Jason Dupasquier in Moto3 at Magello again, and even back further you look at the CEV as well. Andres Perez, who was only 14, lost his life at Catalonia in 2018 in the Moto3 class, and it really it breaks my heart seeing this. And people are going to comment and say they know it's dangerous. This is the risks. Yes, there is risk in motorbike racing. Of course there is. There's risk in everything that we do in life. But for these lower classes, these fatalities keep happening. And I just want to know when's it going to stop. For how many more deaths we're going to have until the FIM really take a stand on this and set out guidelines, engine changes, grid sizes to really stop this from happening. The crash, I was watching the race live, and it was at turn 1. He looks like he just lost the front, but on the Supersport 300s, these bikes tend to crash, and they don't have enough sort of power to or rolling speed to go to the outside of the track. Most of the time they do, but sometimes they end up in the middle of the track. And turn 1 at Jerez is quite a slow corner, as you know. It's not fast, but the slow corners on those bikes are slow because they don't have the torque, the power to get out of a corner fast like a MotoGP bike would, or a 600 would, or a superbike would. And we didn't see the incident. I've led to believe that the crash happens quite similar to Hugo Millan's crash in CEV. He was just collected by a group of riders, and unfortunately Dean has lost his life. And my condolences go out to the family of his, and of course his cousin is Maverick Vinales, and I just want to send all my thoughts and my love to them, because it's horrendous. And it's the age thing that's really getting to me. I've been a fan of motorbike racing my whole life, and I've seen things that no one should ever see. I've been to road racing. I'm from Northern Ireland, and road racing is dangerous. It is, of course, it's racing on public roads. I've seen incidents where people have lost their lives, and it doesn't matter what age they are. It's just horrendous. It's someone who's not going to return home to families. But for someone to be 15 years old and to lose their life, when does this become the cutoff point for someone that age who is racing to become the next Marc Marquez, the next Valentino Rossi, the next Pedro Acosta? The age thing is a completely separate debate, and I'm not going to go into it in full detail, but something needs to change. We can't have 14, 13, 15-year-olds losing their lives racing on bikes that, if you look at the trend, it's happening on these smaller machines, and the pack sizes need to stop. Supersport 300 has near 40, I think it's 44 riders in it, or 40 riders. I'll put the number on screen whenever I find the entry list. But that needs to stop and cut the packs down, because when you're racing in such high, pace groups, and there's say 20 in a group, it's so dangerous if something happens. And we've seen crises in the past where people have got away with it, thankfully, but not today. And I don't know where this is going to put the lower categories. The FIM need to do something, and I know that they've done stuff after the Hugo Millan crash about reducing grid sizes, but we need change now, because the fact of the matter is that lives are getting lost, and it's kids that are paying this. They're losing their lives for racing. It's not a hobby anymore. They're losing their lives doing things that they should be enjoying, and it's just horrendous. I'm sorry. It's just really tough to think that someone that age has lost their life in a race. I feel sorry for everyone involved today. I feel sorry for just everyone in that World Superbike paddock. I know what the feeling's like of, that cloud that hangs over a paddock when something goes wrong, and something just needs to change, because people can argue and say whatever they want to say, and really start, they know what they're getting into. No one expects to lose their life. Equipment is the safest it's ever been. Track safety is the safest it's ever been, but these things keep happening. And I know that you can't please everybody, but things need to be put into place to stop this from happening. Whether that's grid sizes, changing the engine characteristics of the bikes, just something needs to happen. So yeah, thanks for watching, folks, and I will see you next time.